Welcome to your daily focus for June the 21st, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Truly, thank you for all your patience and understanding. The scenario that I was talking about in the last video, which was a while ago, is still going on, but I'm in a different place now, and it's thanks to you. Thanks that you gave me the time to back it up, to meditate, to pray, to strategize, to contemplate, to look within, to know my truth, to own it. So thank you. So let's get to the reading. 21 today, the 21 energy. That is about tying up those loose ends. That's about getting done what needs to be done so that you can move forward with a lightness, without that burden attached to you, without that thing weighing you down, that issue or that, maybe it's an environment, maybe it's within, maybe it's an external thing. But it's about looking to accomplish so that you can move forward. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it's a 14 energy, having more by having less. So maybe it's cleaning out the closets kind of day, giving things to charity, giving things away, clearing up the clutter. Okay, I'm not the neatest person in the world. I will be the first to admit it, but everything has its place. And so, you don't notice that exercise bike that you got to go into your bedroom so that before you went to bed or when you woke up in the morning, you're going to start doing 15 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour and a half. And now it's just a clothes hanger and you don't even see it. You don't even realize that it's a clutter now. It no longer has value. And so even though you don't see it in the consciousness, the subconscious takes it in. And when we see clutter, we invite more clutter in. So look around you. What has a little bit of clutter right now? What can we clear up? What conversations need to happen? Now, Mercury will be going direct, I believe, tomorrow. But we still want to give it a little bit of time. Okay, so Mercury starts here. It goes into retrograde. And then it comes back through. So we're going to be walking through some conversations we've had, some things that were voiced, communication, any kind of messages. You might find that email that everybody got but you. It might be in your inbox after all. Our words become clearer, more concise, with more clarity, with more understanding of what we are trying to convey. And we are hearing what people are saying a little bit better. We're taking it in, we're understanding it as well. If you go 1 + 4, it is a 5 energy. So that is about inviting in laughter and love and joy. It's about celebrating you. It's the I am. It's a very fast-moving kind of energy. So there's lots of little things to accomplish, perhaps. Many things to do, places to go, people to see, emails to send, messages to send, connecting with somebody. It's about our creativity. It's about romance. Oh, we had a card slide off. Look at this. The sun appears. The sun appears. My goodness. It's the I am. Now, be careful. Under the 5 energy, whenever we have this kind of I am kind of energy, we want people to say thank you. We want people to notice us. We want people to go, oh my gosh, you're fantastic. What a brilliant mind. What a brilliant thought. What a brilliant thing. We want the praise. We want it all. And so we have to be careful of that. Okay? It's not to feed the ego right now. So know that you've accomplished a lot to get to this point in time, and now's the time to turn the focus on you and where do you want to go forward. Love yourself. I kind of got, with the romance and the love yourself. See your beauty. Let's make sure we got the deck right. Okay. When we wake up, sun will be in Cancer. So it's Cancer is really about making those things that you really feel internally with a passion, with a love, with a desire, um, and things that you care about, and bringing it into a reality. Okay, taking that thought and making it a reality. It can oftentimes have a lot to do with home, family, children, relatives, parents. You know, the whole domestic scene. This is a nurturing. We want to nurture. We want to take care of people. We want to plant our seeds and take care of them and grow them to fruition. Moon is in Scorpio, so we want to dig deep for the truth. We want to have clarity and understanding. There is no maybes, there's yeses, there's nos, there's blacks, there's whites. So we don't like the gray, we filter out the gray in order to come to new understandings, new perceptions. Okay, let's cut the cards and see what they have to say. Look at this, Judgment. Take stock today. Ask yourself, did I meet my responsibilities? Did I allow laughter and joy into my life? Did I pay it forward? Did I own my truth? Did I, um, you know, did I confront somebody? How did I do it? Was it the end result that I wanted? How could I do it differently next time? Would I want to do it differently next time? And this is a really good time because this is kind of the energy in the sky where we are going to look at other people and we're going to love them just a little bit more. So please look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself a little bit more, because the energy is around, and start seeing what you do and take a stock of what you do and how you've done it, and what accomplishments you've had, what joys you've had, and yes, what sorrows and disappointments as well. But when you look at the two, know that the things that you have been putting your focus on, your attention on, will be rewarded. So this is when the phone rings, you get that email, congratulations. This is when something good happens in your life. Now, if you haven't been putting the focus on the things that you needed to, maybe you were supposed to be working and you played a little bit more. Maybe you should have been at that family gathering, but you sat home and played video games instead because you really just didn't want to put up with certain people there, instead of having that confrontation and working through that energy. So the rewards will come in now. So, and if you haven't been putting the focus on it, this is a time to bring the awareness to the to-do list, the things that are important, the things that need priority in your life. So once again, that 21 energy, tying up those loose ends. The Magician appears next. Wow, this is strong energy. But we are in a solar eclipse energy, aren't we? The Magician, your wish will be granted. So what are you self-talking about? What will the Magician hear when you ask? And the Magician is, the Magician is the trickster, yes, but I'm not so worried about it in the second place. The trickster, more in the first placement. In the second placement, the Magician will grant you your wish. So give it some thought, give it some intention, some energy about your dreams, your goals, your desires, your plans, your strategies, and what you want to accomplish and what you want to embrace and what you want to manifest in your life. And give it some detail and attach emotion to it. And watch. And I mean, Judgment's there, so if you've already been doing some stuff towards it, you may get this little magical moment, this little miracle, this happenstance kind of energy. Serendipity kind of energy. Did I say that right? Page of Pentacles. Dream big and then dream bigger. Okay? Imagine the impossible. Imagine It's about demanding more of yourself. It's about seeing the bigger picture and knowing what you are truly capable of. And maybe you've made this commitment to yourself before, maybe you've made this promise to yourself before, and then life happens. And that's all too real, and that's being human. So we now are reminded and we plant our footing again on the path. We try again. We move forward again. And maybe if it's only inches again this time, maybe it'd be miles and miles, and we're setting milestones. This is growing the idea, growing the relationship, growing the passion, growing the dream, growing your wants, your desires. So don't think little, okay? If you need, the money to pay your bills, then expect to win, say, I deserve to win the biggest lottery in the world. I deserve to be very wealthy. Money flows through me. Money moves to me. I am a money magnet, and see like ginormous amounts of money coming at you. Don't make it small. You want a relationship where, quiet walks on the beach and sitting by the fireplace, and see it happening in another country that you've always wanted to go to. You can walk on the beach, you can sit by the fireplace, but put the travel in it, and the exotic places you could go and do those sort of things. It's growing it out of the normal possibilities. It's extending it. It's it's pushing the walls out a little bit. It's breaking through a glass ceiling, so to speak. You want, say, a new career, and so now imagine it as when you stepped into that new career, you had this aha moment, and now you are being interviewed on all the television specials, and everybody wants to talk to you, and somebody wants to produce a book about you, and another one wants to make a movie about you. I mean, grow the dream to bizarre proportions is what I'm hearing. Because what if you only got 1/10 of that? It doesn't cost anything to dream big. It doesn't cost anything to, put a little bit of wild into your imagination of where you can go, of the heights you can climb. Okay, so we will get a mantra card. Letting go. Learn to let go. Learn to say no. Let it go. Okay, I heard years and years ago that if you, say you had some 2x4s in your backyard, and they had nails in them because they were from something else, but they were perfectly good 2x4s, and you ripped the nails out. Okay, now the ones that weren't bent, you saved those nails and you put them away. And then you go to build your thing, and you figure, well, you're going to need nails for the plywood and all the stuff, so you go and buy nails. But you keep those stupid little nails off to the side, and eventually they rust, and they have real no purpose. Don't hold on to things like that, okay? Don't think, I have to stick this away in case I need it one day. You're in the dollar store, and it's like, you know what? One day I might need this contact glue, so I'm going to buy it today and throw it in my junk drawer so I always have it just in case I need it. And what that kind of action does, the subconscious reads it as, one day we may not have enough to spend that dollar. We may not have a dollar in your account to buy that. And the more you hoard, the more you collect, the more you have things around you that you just need to let go of because it serves no purpose. It has no value in your current time. Let it go because it's weighing you down. So once again, we're back to cleaning up the clutter, aren't we? What needs to go? Does the closet need to be cleaned out? Do your cupboards have unused food that's just going to waste? Pack it up, donate it, give it to someone who can use it, somebody who will cherish it. Especially those things that you cherished at one time in your life so dearly. Give it away now and make somebody else's heart sing for it. Letting go of what no longer is needed. And look at all the butterflies. It's a path of butterflies. Grow wings. Okay, letting go. Life is constantly changing. Nothing ever stays the same. People come and go. In the constant flow and changes of life, we get stuck with unhealthy habits, unhappy relationships, unrewarding jobs, unrealized dreams, etc., and the like. So maybe you created an unhealthy attachment or bond to something that no longer serves you in a positive way. So this is a time to grab your courage, acknowledge the situation, know that you need to change it. So it's going to happen whether you like it or not, so change it yourself. Own the story, own the narrative. And it brings with it newfound freedom and spiritual growth. The mantra is, I'm ready to free myself from situations that no longer serve me. So if it's not serving you, if it's not the right environment or the right people around you or the right things around you, or maybe some of your goals, now that you're looking at them, need to be changed, then do it. Grab onto that inner courage. Bring it out to the forefront. And I mean, with the Scorpio moon, we are thinking about what is truly right. What is the truth? What is the best next step? And getting clarity and understanding. And if it has to do with home and family, we have the Cancer sun. Mercury's going stationary direct, so we can ask for our words to have clarity, inspiration, common sense, logic. Look at this. Find your identity. I put up a picture of me holding this card, and I thought, I haven't seen that little raccoon in forever and a day. And look at who shows up today. Find your identity. Who are you? What do you stand for? What is your truth? What are your beliefs? Let's find out what the little raccoon has to say to us. I changed some of the things on my Patreon page as well. So the $10 tier now, everybody's name will go into a hat. And I'll have a monthly draw for a mini free reading. And there's a $20 tier specifically for an in-depth reading from me. And I don't do readings online. I do personal readings, but COVID kind of put a stop to that. So I haven't done any readings online, and I don't want to really do any readings online. It takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of energy for the kinds of readings I do. I've got to find you on the planet. Sometimes I only get a first name and, a very, and I don't need much, but it takes a lot of, I really don't. If you had a reading for me, you gave me very limited information, I don't need much, but it makes it that much harder to connect with you and find you on this planet and do a reading. So that's where the energy is very, very, draining for me. So if you want a personal reading, then visit my Patreon site, and hopefully I will be picking your name out of the hat for the July reading, the free readings. So find your identity. Hiding mirror, right in destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon tells you you are hiding from your true self. We often lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, even friendships. This is sounding something like letting go. Relationships are a mirror of who you are at the time, and if your self-esteem is low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, a person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside, they are crying with confusion. It's never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as patchwork or a quick fix for what you don't have in your life. They're supposed to be a complement to who you are and where you're going. So they are there to help you grow, both of you or all of you, if you take it in the context of friends, co-workers, or career. Now doesn't mean hermiting yourself away until you figure it all out. It means you need to work to heal yourself, to become the person that you want to be, the person that you want to invite into your life. No matter what disappointment you've had in your life, don't forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through, or the person you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of despair. It means you're just not in the right spot to attract what you want. So take some time to change that. So grow your truth, understand your truth, analyze your truth, strategize who you truly are and where you're going, and know that you are worthy, know that you are deserving of it. Write down 10 qualities of things that you love about yourself, and they don't have to be physical, but they can be. Write down 10 qualities of what you'd like to work on. And then look at those qualities and see if there's really something that you need to do, and are they truly fixable, or do you just need to accept it as it is? Put the black colored clothes to the back of the closet and force yourself to wear a colorful shirt or scarf. And I know many of you have uniforms where it's not an option, but your panties and your socks may not be judged. And when you leave work, you can always put on that colorful scarf. Use positive affirmations. Put them all over your apartment, your house. You can use art, index cards, whatever. Surround yourself with positive. Put on fun music and dance. And when you're sad, take some action instead of focusing on the morning. Now honor sadness. Okay? Honor that emotion. I honored my emotions for the last over a week now. What was I feeling, and why was I feeling that? And understanding it and putting it in perspective. And I realized some of these emotions had no business being in my head. So I got rid of a bunch of emotions because I recognized them. Thought, why am I feeling this way? What reason do I have to feel this way? And when I started asking myself those questions, I found that I had very limited reasons why. So I worked on releasing that. And sometimes I got the little, oh my gosh, I can't breathe when I think about it still. But for the most part now, it's like, I know who I am. I know my value. I know my worth. I know my actions. I know my words. So what do I have to be worried about? Absolutely nothing. Cry. Don't feel bad about crying. Honor the emotion. Seek professional help if you are having dark thoughts. You're lonely. You're depressed. Reach out. Truly, there are people waiting for their phone to ring to help you in whatever situation you are in whatever mindset you are in. There is somebody waiting to help you. So reach out. That is courage. That is strength. That is beautiful energy. Know that it takes time to heal. It didn't take you a minute to get here, so give yourself some time to recuperate, to rejuvenate. And don't patch your heart with another toxic relationship. Work on you, who you are, the beauty of who you are, knowing that you deserve the very best and expecting nothing less. And that's it. Find your identity. Get to know you a little bit better. Bring more positive into your life and honor those sad feelings, those depressive feelings. Honor them. Reach out. Talk to somebody, a confidant, a friend. Somebody on the other line, the other end of that phone for a 1-800 number. We will help you. It's a very strong energy to grow your dreams and grow them big and grow them large and then grow them a little bit larger. Grow them to the point where you lose your breath. You got to catch it because it's just like, wow, could you ever imagine if that would happen? So, say, what if I won 10 million or 20 million or 30 million or 50 million or 150 million? What would I do with that money? and know that you would use it for good things, and you would use it in a grounded way. And of course, you can buy toys, but in a grounded way. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.